let it schreiben, also ohne Link.
Wo finde ich den als? Auf unserer Webseite. Auch so eine Lessons Learned, immer gleich gucken, dass man wirklich läuft.
Sleep loves the lace. It's an affectation. It's a possibility.
Ja, das kann man vielleicht nicht weiter.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, I know. It's part of the daily event. It's kind of a show business, as we discussed earlier.
Und Audio? Was? Also wenn du kennst jetzt einmal vor der Webcam.
Nein, es ist es sind
Du streamst den Screen direkt.
also Audio läuft schon.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is a large room, and from time to time I will be speaking from this point, and I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me even behind there. All I want to say is right now, welcome. I'm very, very happy that you are here and that you made it here, because some people from Berlin, for example, they had a problem with that the airline is on strike, and then they took the train and the train was cancelled. Some of people who came from Berlin will be here later on. But I'm happy that you're all here, and I have to say we've had this idea to do Coding Dürer about 1.5 years ago, and at least for the last 3 or 4 months we didn't do much else except organizing that. So I was looking forward for this moment to see you all for quite a long time. And my name is Harold, as you probably know, and I just would like to say welcome to Coding Dürer. I say it again, Coding Dürer. Why is the name? First of all, because we model it a little bit after another event that is called Coding Da Vinci, and they were working with cultural data more in general, and we would like to work with art historical data, and this is the reason for Dürer, who is, of course, from Nuremberg mostly, but we have his famous self-portrait of 1500 here in the old Alte Pinakothek in Munich. So this also relates not only to art history, but also to Munich itself. So why this gathering? Why what we call a hackathon? Why do we want to do Coding Dürer? Well, I think my person, I always felt, almost all my life, I felt at the intersection of art, or the liberal arts, and the technology. Because I think at this intersection, very interesting things happen, very creative things happen, and this is one of the reasons I thought it's a good idea to organize that. On the other hand, the humanities, in particular art history, is on a very important, almost historical step, because we become digital as well. We have become more and more part of the digital humanities. That means art history, and that means the history, the art history at the university, for example, but also the museums and so on, are increasingly working with data. And the interesting thing about art history is that we not only have metadata, but also images, which are very interesting data, of course, and very difficult data. But we always need somehow a counterpart that is the information technologist. And on the other hand, I believe information technologists or coders or hackers also have an interest in those interesting art historical data. And as you've seen, we have a list of open data source on our website, which you might want to have a look at, because we can use them as our raw material. But the most interesting thing would be to bring information technologists and art historians together, because the art historians know about the history of art, they know about what a painting, what an artwork means and is, and bring them together and see what happens. That's all I can say. And all you can expect from us organizers, we set the framework. We have invited you, we have brought you the room, we will bring you food, by the way, later on. We will show you a little bit of possible data. Maybe some of you have brought data with you. Tomorrow we will speak a little bit about tools, about software, about possibilities of what to do with data. But the rest is more or less up to you. You know, we said this is about open data and it's open-ended. We will see what's coming out of it in the end on Friday afternoon. That's all I want to say. Right now, a round of introduction will happen later. I want to say welcome to you, and by the way, also welcome to our viewers online who are in the live stream right now, or will watch it later on in the video archive. And this welcome address here is also a test of the live stream, by the way. We'll see. I hope it works. I would like to introduce some people you should know. First of all is Sonja Gasser from Basel, who would like to say a few words to you. She has been organizing this event with me and was in particular applying for the funding that made all that possible. Would you like to say something here?
Yes, welcome also from my part. I can shortly introduce myself too. I'm a PhD student here in Munich at the Ludwig Maximilians University, and the reason why I came here is that there is a focus on digital art history. And I'm very interested in digital collections of museums and questions how, yes, we could work with these data. And I write also my PhD thesis into this topic. And at the other hand, it's also important to me to have the practical approach, and so I went in contact with the Digital Humanities Lab at the University of Basel, and there I'm doing a project together with the in cooperation with the Kunsthalle Basel and with their photo archives. And
yes, it was a test. So to all the internet viewers, now you can see us before it was only audio. Sorry, that's a test. That's what the test is for. Sorry. What?
Isn't here in Munich we have regular meetings yes, with those people who are interested in digital art history, and we exchange what we are doing currently, what projects are on, and then one time there was the call of the Volkswagen Stiftung, and they looked for a project that they wanted to fund. Yes, that should be interdisciplinary projects that use mixed methods. And then we thought, oh, that's what we want to do. And yes, we set up a proposal, and in the end, we has the chance to organize this event here. And we're very happy to have got the funding of the Volkswagen Stiftung, and we were also very surprised about how many applications we've got, and also about the quality of these applications. So I think
that's it for the moment. Thank you. And the other person I would like to introduce is my student aide, Philipp Hartmann, who very much helped me, especially in the last days. And he's the one you should talk to if you have any problems with organizational things, technical things, or any other things.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take care of food and the Wi-Fi password, and we'll also open the door in the morning. So these things and also any other questions come to me.
Very good, thank you. Maybe you have recognized that we have a great room here, and in the morning there's even sun coming through the window, and this used to be the rooms of the Focus magazine in former times. So maybe you remember the advertisement, the Germans among you, Fakten, 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 an die Leser denken. I imagine this happened here. But Patrick Müller is a representative of Hubert Burda Media, and he made possible that we can be here.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome here at Burda. This was actually the picture production for the magazine. So the magazine moved last year to Berlin, so that's why the offices are still empty here, and why we can give them to you. We as Hubert Burda Media organize hackathons since 2013. So we have a lot of experience doing this, but never actually did art or art-related hackathon. Even Mr. Hubert Burda is an art historian, and he has a lot of art in our buildings. So maybe you've noticed the picture of Mr. Burda and Andy Warhol on the ground floor. So we are a company that is really related to art. So why not host an event like this? So we're really happy to have you here this week, and hope you like it. And if there's any problem, just come to us. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. So, new participants, welcome. As I said, Volkswagen Foundation is funding that, and maybe we'll also have a representative of Volkswagen Foundation later on today here. And I also would like in particular to welcome our speakers. Today you will hear Nuria Rodriguez Ortega from Malaga. Tomorrow we will see Anna Benkowska-Carter, who is here from London. And on Wednesday, Justin Underhill from Berkeley, California, proud Californian citizen. And lastly, a few rather technical things. Maybe you have wondered how you get internet here. The internet connection, you will find the password on that door. You log in with that password, and then you go to any website and you click on the terms and conditions, accept, and then you're all set. Do not use the local area network that you find in the walls, because if any of you has a LAN cable and plug it in, the kind of internet police will be here in about 5 minutes, because then you would be connected to the Burda company network, and we don't want to do that. And the bathrooms, if you wonder where they are behind in this direction. Only use them, no other ones which are here, but that should be no problem. I think that's it for the moment, and that's it for the live stream. I say sorry for seeing us late, but I turn this off, and we'll meet again at 1 p.m. Live stream beend.